Could there be a new TV show coming out? I may have found a clue in the trademark database. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark attorney, and I go live here every weekday to talk about trademark and copyright law. You can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. Today, whilst perusing the trademark database on other matters, I discovered something that was kind of interesting. Now, I check the trademark database for various reasons relating to clients or prospective clients, and it's always interesting to see what else is there and why. Now, today I came across something that I thought was rather interesting that gave a clue, perhaps, as to a new television show that may be coming out. Now, how do I know this? Well, because the way the trademark application was filed indicates an intent to use this trademark on a television show in the future. This is because the applicant filed a trademark application based on their intent to use the mark at a future time. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to shrink myself into the corner and share my screen. So this is what I found in the trademark database, this application for a mark, Conscious Uncoupling. And what kind of services is it for? It's for entertainment services in the nature of a television series in the field of reality shows, documentaries, comedies, and drama, always drama, providing online non-downloadable video clips and other multimedia digital content containing audio, video, artwork, and text from and related to a television series. Okay, so it looks like there may be, perhaps in the future, a television show or a reality TV series called Conscious Uncoupling. How do I know? Well, they have filed based on their intent to use the mark in commerce. That's what this 1B means. It means that they have a bona fide intent to use the mark at some point in the future, but they're not using it yet. Because they're still developing the concept for this series, they want to make sure that when they actually start the series, they want to make sure that somebody else doesn't sneak in there and take the name, either on purpose because people tend to be naughty and do things like that, or just accidentally. They just happen to come up with the same kind of concept called conscious uncoupling. Now, if you recall, conscious uncoupling was a term that Gwyneth Paltrow used a few years back when she and her husband, Chris Martin, decided to get a divorce. She said that they were consciously uncoupling, and that's how that became kind of a rather sarcastic catchphrase for getting a divorce in a mindful and loving manner in our culture. So I thought it was interesting that I ran across that. And I just wanted to remind everybody that yes, you can actually apply to register a trademark even if you're not using it yet. And the reason why people do this is because they want to protect their right to use that mark in the future, even while they're still developing the concept or the idea for their product or service. It is very common, especially among creative types, to come up with a concept, come up with a great name, and then flesh it out later. Now, if you're in the ideation phase of your project where you're coming up with a product or a service and you have a catchy name, my advice is to make sure before you get too far down the rabbit hole into the production of this concept or this product, make sure that the mark that you want to use is actually available, and then go in and register it or apply to register it if it is. That holds your mark, your right to that mark, even if you're not using it yet. And that is a very valuable thing when you're trying to have some certainty about your future marketing efforts and your future name of the product or service. So be sure and use that intent to use trademark filing basis when appropriate to protect your future right to use that name. I'm Angela Langlotz, and I go live here on weekdays to talk about trademark and copyright law. You can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, over at YouTube, just search Trademark Doctor and you'll find me. Then you'll be notified every time I go live. And if you like my Facebook page at facebook.com/TrademarkDoctor, you'll be notified every time I go live. Message me with any questions.